Welcome back to the Alton YWCA Centerstone's Resource Fair, underway for the next 3 hours. A lot of information and a lot of great resources for the community to learn more about. Jennifer, this is a really great day to get everybody together under one roof. And, you know, right off the bat, how long did it take to put all this together?
Not as long as I thought it would.
Uh-huh.
So I was so surprised that I thought it would take a lot of research, a lot of me reaching out. People were reaching out to me and wanting to get involved. I think with everything going on and people being nervous about Medicaid and funding and things like that, everybody wanted to get out here and offer what they could to our community.
Well, how long did it take, did you say, to put this together? A couple of months?
Yeah, a couple of months.
Well, and now take me through all the different vendors that we do have underneath the YWCA roof today.
Sure. So we have, I mean, it kind of runs the gamut.
Yeah.
So I'm with Centerstone. We have Centerstone out here. We put this together with Birth to 5 Illinois. So they are here. And then we've got the local hospitals, OSF and Alton Memorial. We also have, like, St. Louis Food Bank came. We have First Mid-America Credit Union, DCFS. I mean, it just kind of, every non-for-profit in the area was interested and want to come out, and they're all here today.
Well, and now what could you hope the public gathers whenever they come in for the next couple of hours?
I was kind of envisioning like a one-stop shop. So whether they needed, like we have OSF here that can actually do provider appointments, virtual provider appointments. So whether they needed to just have 15 minutes to get in with a provider, or we have the Lions Club here that's doing screening, vision and hearing screenings.
Really cool.
So whether they needed that or they just wanted to come out for like some legal advice or then know about foster care, you know, so just whatever they needed to know that maybe they don't have time to do it in our busy lives from Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. They can do it on a Saturday and kind of knock everything out.
Well, and now how, what was the idea behind bringing the resource fair to Centerstone? I know that, you know, there are some resource fairs out there, but you guys have such a large umbrella and a network of partners that it just seemed to fit perfectly for your guys' mission.
Yeah.
What was, how long ago and when was that idea kind of brought about?
You know, Aaron Seibert and I were just kind of like spitballing, and we knew we wanted to do one signature event a year, and we wanted it to be like really impactful. And with my role, I am a community liaison, so I spend all of my time out in the community. And I try to be, if I'm out and talking to somebody, if I have a table somewhere, if I can't help those that are coming to my table, I want to be able to say, unfortunately, we don't have those services, but I know somebody who does. So I try to make sure that I know everything about all the nonprofits in the area. So I was just thinking, I'm always coming to them. Now I want to bring everybody to us all in one room. So we just thought this couldn't be better. We have so many amazing partnerships. Let's get all of our partners in one room and then in one spot so the community can come. So.
And now there was also an additional resource fair up in Marion, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
So that's going to be next month, and we're just going to do the same thing there, hoping to help all of the communities that we have a presence in.
And now, are you planning on doing this again next year too?
Absolutely.
This is really good. I think you need to definitely have this as a recurring event so more people can kind of get the resources they need each and every year, and it keeps it growing that way too. And
I've also been chatting with some of the vendors, and they're like, are you only going to do this once a year? So if we have to do it twice a year, absolutely we will.
Well, and it seems like, like you said, the vendor participation, when folks are ready to jump on something like that, there's a need for it, you know, and that's really what I think is the most important part of this is that everyone in this room sees the need to go out there and let folks know about all the different ways that, you know, they can benefit from these really great groups.
Right, absolutely. And I liked it that, like, most of the events that I go to are mental health, substance use focused. And so this doesn't really have just one focus. The focus is the community. So we wanted to be able to provide all of these different interest areas. So.
This is, how many vendors do you have? Do you know off the top of your head?
I just looked, and we had 52 sign up. And I'm pretty sure that we've packed that many in here. We do have a few other rooms that we're utilizing for the more private appointments and screenings.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, but for the most part, everybody's, in this space.
Really cool. And now for the screenings, do folks need to register ahead of time before they show up, or do they just show up?
Nope, they just show up.
Really cool.
Yeah, I have a lot of amazing team members here that are helping me kind of direct everybody in there. Yeah, we tried to let everyone know ahead of time what was going to be here, what they could do. But yeah, they didn't need an appointment. They can just walk right in and have your hearing tested, your vision tested, meet with the provider virtually.
Well, and if you guys are just tuning in and want to check this out, just come in the entrance on George Street, right next to the gymnasium there. You'll walk right in and you'll be able to sign up, get a goodie bag, it looks like, and start making your round around. And you're going to be here for a while. There's so many vendors to really explore, and there's enough people here on each vendor booth that you can really talk and have those conversations.
Absolutely. And we have private space too, if any of those conversations turn into something that they're maybe not comfortable having in such a tight space. But yeah, we're also giving away, we have some raffle items, 2 backpacks jammed packed full of school supplies.
Oh, really cool.
And all of the vendors, well, a lot of the vendors were able to donate something for raffle items, so we have 2 additional raffle items. So. And whenever you go around there, how do you qualify for the raffle? Do you just drop your tickets in? Just show up.
Oh, there you go too. Well, and Angela, you were telling me about a grant that you were working on. Fill me in on this and the involvement you have in it.
Yeah, it's a new thing that we are doing at Centerstone. There is a new department that developed about 3 months ago. We're the integrated care team. We are helping people with their physical health. So when they come into Centerstone, they're working for mental health and substance use and working on those things. But we all know that the physical health aspect also affects those other things as well. So we just want to be able to help our clients in a more well-rounded way. So we're helping with the physical health. So if you don't have a doctor, you need help with that. If you just got diagnosed with diabetes, you need help managing all of that and don't understand that, or new diagnosis, just different things like that. We're just helping everybody navigate and supporting everybody in any way that we can.
And now, how do we get more information if we think that we could qualify for this or fall in line with the grant? What's the best way for that?
It is actually a free service that is available for anybody that is a client at Centerstone. So we're right there in the lobby. You can stop by our office at any time. Yeah, it's something that we offer to everybody that comes up to Centerstone and is a client.
Really good. And honestly, when did that start again? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Just about 3 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now, how long does the grant run for?
It's actually not underneath a grant, sorry.
Oh.
It is part of our, because of a grant, we developed it, but it is a part of Centerstone that will be long-lasting, and it's going to be growing and getting more staff and more help that we can give.
That's very important, because we've talked about it on the show so many times that, when somebody comes in, whether it's, for the crisis stabilization unit or any other service, that, the actual physical health is something that's been taking quite the toll too on top of everything. And it really goes right into what you guys do, whether or not it's for that individual or the support system for that individual. Now it's an all-encompassing health scope, and I think that's really important for the community to know.
And you guys are located right off of the lobby too, right? So it's very easy to get to you guys.
Yeah, so if you
That's
come
good
into
to know,
Centerstone, you go up to the front desk, you look to the right, and our door is right there.
Really cool. Well, and now before we take a quick break, because we're going to be talking to a few more vendors throughout the next hour and a half or so, and really just getting more sights and sounds, what's your final call to the public today, just about, resources available and what Centerstone's here to do for the community?
Sure. So I think we spend so much of our time talking about how important mental health is.
Yeah.
And you nailed it. Mental health, it's physical health, health in general is just so important. So this is completely free. We have so many resources. Everyone's handing something out and here to offer a service as well. So, I mean, there's no reason to not show up. It's kind of rainy, so come and spend your rainy afternoon with us.
What are you going to do? We're going to be inside here and learning about something really cool.
Right.
Well, and like I said, I just think it's great that all the vendors, it seemed like they just jumped on board and said, let's be a part of this.
Absolutely. Like I was prepared to reach out and kind of annoy everybody to come. I didn't have to. They all reached out to me after we did that first call for vendors.
Wow.
My phone and my email just blew up. So
just incredible. Well, I hope the next 3 hours keep going well for you. And we'll take a quick break and come back and talk to more vendors and gain more insights on this really cool event happening right now until 1 or 4 p.m. at the Alton YWCA. Take the George Street entrance right here by the playground. It goes right into the gym. You'll grab a go bag and really learn about some really great programs. We'll come back with more right after this.